Have you ever noticed that the faster you try to go, the more you seem to miss? It's a strange paradox of the modern world. We've optimized everything for speed: fast food, fast internet, fast careers, yet many of us feel we're standing still, stuck in a blur of perpetual motion. We treat life like a checklist to be completed as quickly as possible, believing the finish line holds the prize. But what if the secret to truly advancing in life isn't about maximizing speed, but about mastering the pause? The relentless pace of today makes us reactive, anxious, and prone to burning out. To find true direction, deep satisfaction, and sustainable growth, we must learn to slow down and listen and reflect. This intentional deceleration is not a sign of weakness. It's a strategic choice for a deeper, more meaningful life. The first profound shift that happens when you embrace a slower pace is that slowing down recalibrates your inner compass. Think of your life goals like navigation on a foggy road. If you drive too fast, you risk veering off course or, worse, missing a crucial turn entirely. Speed obscures perspective. When you slow down, you create the necessary mental distance to actually see where you are going and, crucially, why you are going there. This is the essence of mindfulness. It allows you to separate the noise of other people's expectations from your own quiet, authentic desires. Without this pause, we often find ourselves climbing the wrong ladder, a ladder leaning against the wrong building. The power of slowing down is that it shifts your focus from output quantity to input quality. You stop reacting to every incoming email or demand and start responding intentionally, prioritizing the tasks that align with your deepest values. This is where your first moment of reflection lies. Identify one recurring activity that you currently rush through, like eating a meal or your morning routine. What is one small, deliberate action you can take to slow down that activity this week? And what insight might you gain from being fully present in that moment? Truly listen to the answer your mind gives you. It often knows exactly what needs to go. This leads directly to the idea that slowness deepens mastery and resilience. The culture of the hustle often champions shallow multitasking over deep work. We boast about having 10 projects going at once, but mastery, in any field, from craftsmanship to leadership, demands dedicated, focused attention. When you slow down, you give your brain the necessary bandwidth to move information from short-term memory into long-term understanding, strengthening those neural pathways. It's the difference between quickly reading a book and actually sitting with the ideas, taking notes, and integrating them into your worldview. Furthermore, slowness builds resilience. Just as a forest needs a quiet winter to prepare for spring, we need periods of rest and recovery to handle the stresses of life. When you intentionally carve out time for rest, meditation, or simply quiet contemplation, you are not being lazy. You are investing in your long-term capacity to handle future challenges without breaking. As the old saying goes, the person who hurries misses the path. Our third and perhaps most beautiful lesson is that slowing down unlocks the beauty of the mundane. When we rush, the entire world becomes a means to an end. The morning coffee is just fuel. The walk to work is just transportation. Our relationships are just exchanges of information. When you slow down, the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary. You notice the scent of rain, the warmth of the sun, the genuine kindness in a stranger's smile. This attention to detail is the very definition of a rich life. It's what writer Annie Dillard talked about paying attention, that it is a form of prayer, a form of worship. This practice of being present in the here and now is the cornerstone of true happiness, which is rarely found in the frantic search for the next big thing, but in the calm appreciation of this small thing. Here is your second point of reflection. Think about a recent moment that brought you unexpected joy or peace. Did it happen during a moment of rush or during a pause? What daily ritual can you protect and turn into a sacred slow moment to cultivate more of that simple joy? The answers to these questions are often where your true self resides. Ultimately, the goal of slowing down is not to do less, but to do what matters with greater intention and presence. It's a power shift, taking control back from the frantic pace of the outside world and anchoring yourself in your own internal rhythm. By slowing down, you trade in hurried existence for focused momentum, allowing you to not just reach your destination, but to actually experience the journey. If this message resonated with you, I encourage you to make a commitment to slowness. In the comments below, share your one intentional act of deceleration for the coming week. Will you try a digital detox for an hour, practice mindful breathing before every transition, or simply commit to truly tasting your next meal? Let us know what you're doing to reclaim your pace. Subscribe to Listen and Reflect, and join our growing community of reflective minds. Thank you for listening, and until next time, keep reflecting on the beautiful journey you're on.